Hello, I'm Tom Wilkinson, and welcome to the Thinking in English podcast, a podcast for intermediate to advanced level English learners. Today, I want you all to practice using your critical, creative, and out of the box thinking skills by answering a few challenging English riddles. Head over to the Thinking in English blog for the full transcript of today's episode. Have a look at my Instagram page, Thinking in English Podcast, for more content. And leave a like, rating, review, or a follow wherever you are listening right now. So, this is actually the fourth riddle episode I have created for Thinking in English, but the first for over 6 months. So, I don't really know how many of you listening right now would have heard my earlier episodes. Last year, I had very, very few listeners compared to what I have right now. I'm very busy at the moment, and I actually ran out of time to write and research a full episode for today. But I still wanted to provide something for all of you listening. And riddles are actually an excellent way for you to practice and test your ability to think in English. A riddle is a phrase, question, or statement that requires you to think creatively to answer. The solution to them is often not as simple as you think. Riddles are an amazing way to get your brain working, test your ability to think creatively and outside of the box, and challenge your vocabulary knowledge. And in any case, they are fun to try. So, I'll also give you the same tip I provided in my previous riddle episodes. Think about every word in the riddle. Which words are important, which are unimportant, how things are spelled. Sometimes meaning is essential, sometimes it isn't necessary to solve a riddle. Like I said earlier, the challenge is to think creatively and try to find that unexpected answer. I'll give you 5 riddles in this episode. You'll be able to read them in the description of the podcast and on the blog, but I would encourage you to try to answer just by listening first. Sometimes reading them can give you some clues. If you listen on Spotify, I'll also give you a bonus riddle in the Q&A. I will post the answers on my Instagram story later this week, or you can just message me on Instagram and I'll tell you if you are right or not. And actually, on the blog, you can pay $2, I think, and you can get the answers straight away. You don't need to do that. Just message me for free. But if you would like to donate, you can get the answers for $2. So let's get started with the riddles. Riddle number 1. What is always in front of you but can't be seen? What is always in front of you but can't be seen? Riddle number 2. What month of the year has 28 days? What month of the year has 28 days? Riddle 3. There's a one-story house in which everything is yellow. Yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. What color are the stairs? There's a one-story house in which everything is yellow. Yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. What color are the stairs? Riddle 4. You see me once in June, twice in November, and not at all in May. What am I? You see me once in June, twice in November, and not at all in May. What am I? And riddle 5. What can run but never walks? What has a mouth but never talks? Has a head but never weeps? Has a bed but never sleeps? What can run but never walks? Has a mouth but never talks? Has a head but never weeps? Has a bed but never sleeps? So, those were the 5 riddles for today's episode. They're all quite challenging. Some very, very challenging. Some a little bit easier, I think. But I'm really curious to know your answers. So, definitely, once you've solved them, or if you think you've solved them, send me a message on Instagram. That's probably the best way. Or you can contact me through the contact form on the blog. That goes to my emails, and I don't check the emails as often. But Instagram, definitely the best way. I'll post something on my Instagram story probably later this week, revealing the answers. But as I said before, for $2, you can get the answers right now on the Thinking in English blog. Um, Check out some of the previous episodes. I'll link all of the previous Riddle episodes. And yeah, you can find all of the podcast transcripts for free on thinkinginenglish.blog. Please leave a like, a rating, a follow, or a review wherever you are listening right now. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 5-star ratings on Spotify, which would be absolutely incredible. 1,000, that would be amazing. Nearly getting to 5,000 followers on Instagram as well. So maybe we can try to get to 5,000 by the end of the summer on Instagram. And what else? If you'd like to donate, or today, if you'd like to donate, pay me $2 for the answers. It's on the blog. And what else can I say? Well, thank you for listening. I know this episode is a little different to what you normally experience or expect from me, but I really ran out of time and only had about 30 minutes this morning to make something. And I thought riddles are an excellent way to challenge you all. So I hope you did enjoy this. I hope you can try to think and challenge yourself in English. And if you know any riddles, leave them in the comments below. Actually, leave your answers in the comments below as well. And I'll leave a like or a reply if you're correct. So thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me. And have a great day.